lot of people shitting on the new Halo. And thank God they are. People are starting to wake up to the fact that the games are made to only make a profit rather than making a game with a soul in it. The best way to explain the Halo remake is a lack of soul. This remake has good graphics, fancy Unreal Engine slop, but when you look into the eyes of it, it's hollow. When someone dies, they still have a body. They might even look fine. But one thing nobody ever does is open the eyes of the dead, because they know the person is dead. Halo is dead. The old studio and even the people that made all the old Halo games are dead, or they're unrecognizable. There's good in this game, but it really feels empty. 343 is a terrible studio. How do you fuck up 4 Halo games and still have a job? Halo 4 came out in 2012. They've been fucking it up for 14 years. So 343 actually made 3 new missions added onto Halo 1, which is a prequel that takes place before Reach? I guess it has to, right? And I mean, it makes no sense because Chief and Johnson are like best buddy besties in the prequel, which makes no sense. They made it like a Marvel movie where they put in people you like and they say the lines. All of it is quippy Marvel garbage, but you'll see what I mean.
Be at the end of a barrel of a gun because I want to like watch Marvel superhero movies? Yes, the answer is yes.
This is the only good cutscene in the new missions. It essentially mimics the other cutscene where Chief comes into contact with the Covenant and then saying boo and scaring the grunt.
Boo.
I will also say a cool little thing I caught was Sergeant Johnson was listening to the same music he listened to in the OG Halo 1 Flood mission. That was a cool tidbit that the game really needed more of.
Just couldn't save any from me, could you?
One thing I noticed constantly is small design changes that ask me why. Why did they change or add this? Does this make the game better? There are tons of design choices that overlapped with the original choices from Halo 1 to this remake, and it's clear that no one stepped in to fix or balance them. Probably because there was a ton of studios all working in on the same time. There's no one team doing everything, and it's just a mismatch of a mess. Someone on Twitter had a video where the invisible elites had red tags over their heads even though they were supposed to be invisible. I just want to point out this is a retarded design decision that is all over the game. It's not just at that part. Many times during my playthrough I saw red tags over enemies' heads, usually to try to get me to kill the last few enemies in that section. This happens all the time, so it's not just a bad design that happened at the invisible elite part. It happens all the time. So who decided to add the tags and who decided this was a good idea for Halo? Well, it's likely probably just leftover code from Halo Infinite or something. This just goes to show that a company without leadership is just sailing into the wind and no one to dodge the rocks, and Halo ended up on them. Immediately, I run into hunters, but I have a Halo 1 pistol. This should be easy. Nope. The little trick in Halo 1 that used to kill hunters in one shot doesn't work. I hate this. This was a cool tip that you learned as you play, or you heard about, like someone told you that this works, and that's something they removed. Why? Only OG Halo players are going to remember this, and this is a remake. Also, what happened to the Halo 1 pistol? It sounds like absolute shit. Another retarded design choice is sprinting. Who decided that was a good idea? Are the maps twice the size? No, so why is there sprinting? It's possible in original Halo 1 to sprint past most of the enemies in the level, but it is really hard. You usually get punished before you get too far in Halo 1, or you miss like fun gameplay or like weapons that can help you out later. In this clip, this guy is just sprinting through the entire level, but why? Why did they add sprint? Well, we all know why, to appease the new Halo audience. audience. The same audience that hated Halo Infinite that they made for and dropped it. The same people that will lie for a paycheck and say that Halo Remake is great and that Halo players can't be appeased. Soon after playing the new missions, you encounter this cutscene. This cutscene has to be written by AI. First of all, Master Chief catches a grunt plasma grenade mid-air and then throws it back at the Covenant. What? Has anyone played the old Halo games? Anyone who's played the old Halo knows that if this happens in-game, it sticks to you and you die. It's clearly an AI prompted thing. I cannot believe that this is the start of the cutscene. It gets worse. They begin firing at the Covenant guys who are just standing in the middle of the floor with zero cover or senses to flank or move. Then, as if wrote from a fucking Marvel movie, a prophet comes into view. This prophet is no one nobody has ever heard about. This cutscene drags on and Chief talks way too much, as if caring what he has to say to the prophet.
What's a prophet doing here?
Beats me.
Have you enjoyed your stay so far, Demon?
I think we've seen enough already.
The tenacity of the Ungoi, the cleverness of the Kigyar, the Sangheili, long our partner since the written...
Why doesn't he just dome the prophet and continue the mission like he normally would? So this all drags on more. He explains on what the basic soldiers of the Covenant are and their perceived strengths. Again, keep this possible idea of AI in the back of your mind when watching this. So he implies he can control the rage of the brutes, which doesn't even make any sense. The Covenant already controls their rage. They are a race under the Covenant. They don't need their rage to be contained. But if you fed what Halo is into AI and what the gameplay is of Halo 2, they would probably make some assumption that brutes can go into rage mode and that's a story hook that they can use. This is so horribly written, I just can't believe it wasn't AI. But that's 343 for you.
Demon.
Okay, Mr. Monologue. Sorry to interrupt.
And let's be honest, everyone knows what you should do to prophets.
They all lied to us. Now we get our revenge. Kill prophets, behead prophets, roundhouse kick the prophets off their gay chairs, slice a prophet in two with the prophet's bane, slam dunk a prophet baby into a gravity lift, blast a prophet to atoms with a plasma rifle, convince a pack of brutes to rape the prophets, infect the prophets with flood spores, crucify traitorous prophets, stir-fry the prophets over the reactor core, twist the prophets' heads off.
Can we just take a minute to notice Sergeant Johnson? Why does he look so bad? I mean, he's in high quality, but you just look at the Halo 2 remastered Sergeant Johnson. He looks great in Halo 2 remaster in the Master Chief Collection. Why did they change his look again? Why does he look so damn happy all the damn time? It's just more Disney shit in my horror sci-fi shooter. So here in 2026 on UE5, I get tons of stutters. No idea why this happens. This makes the game worse. It happens all the time, buggy as shit. Another small complaint is the energy sword. Its range is total dog shit compared to OG or even remastered Halo 2. It's just a small complaint I have, but this game is full of them. It's really unfortunate 343 made 3 new missions and the design of all of them is utter dog shit. There's tons of rooms or sections where it's just walk into room, kill all enemies, more show up, kill them, move to next room. There's no cool breaks or sections in these missions. It's just total ass. In the end of this section, there's literally a big room with a bunch of entrances and it's just full of like every weapon in the game and they just throw enemies at you. Just like before, it's all uninspired. Take the pacing of Halo 2, the level where you start off near a tank, go through a tunnel, and then you make your way into the city. It's a great level where the pacing just feels great. The pacing in this game is just Covenant ship tile sets from place to place, and even when they give you a retarded excuse to be outside, even then it feels blocked in and there's no exploring. It just feels like shit. Okay, so this is where the game just crashes into a wall and 343's terrible writers step in and introduce the new character they made up, Lieutenant Williams, Retard Company. This is apparently an ODST lieutenant. Neither her or the other Marines look like ODSTs, but whatever. This character apparently hates Spartans, even though Spartans are extremely new at this time. Maybe there's something in the books that explain this, but I never read the books and I just need more explanation. You can't just do this for no reason. It doesn't make a lot of sense.
No, Sergeant Major, I'm not. Takes more than fancy armor and a good PR campaign to impress me. That said, you do have our thanks.
Chief, let's get to the bridge.
Affirmative. Exit should be this way.
What the?
Even PR machines had some use after all. Thanks for the assist.
Master Chief talks a lot in this, and so does Johnson. And he talks like this, like Marvel movie, and everything's gonna be fine. And in these quippy one-liners, I just hate it. Here's a bunch of clips of them just talking, and the overall kind of vibe of what they're talking about while you're playing.
I see that look. You're wondering if you got the guts to fight after what you've been through. You think those Covenant bastards broke you? Hell no! You're UNSC Marines! You've endured the worst they've got, and you're still breathing.
Not bad, Spartan. I'm almost starting to believe the propaganda.
Oh my god, bro. Oh, man. What the fuck, man? How did this hit your ass?
Not bad, Spartan. I'm almost starting to believe the propaganda.
Lieutenant, I know Spartans and Helljumpers have a history, but no matter what's happened in the past, we're on the same side in this war.
Look, Marines like us used to be the heart and soul of the UNSC. Until we started playing second fiddle to soldiers that were built instead of born.
We can't change where we come from. Only what we become.
Fair enough. Now that's more like it. Give him hell, Sergeant Major. We'll keep the engine running.
Sierra 117 to Lieutenant Williams. Status report.
The Covenant aren't making it easy. But what fun is easy?
Copy. On our way.
We've got a Covenant counterattack inbound. Falling back to defensive positions.
Copy that, LT. Dig in, and make them pay for every inch. Chief, I'm not sure those Marines can hold out.
They'll hold.
Marine, we're almost there. You copy?
The ending is terrible, so there's this implication that the bitchy lieutenant is in danger, so the chief and Johnson both rush to help her. They get there and she's literally sitting on a dead pile of bodies to imply she's some badass. I mean, fuck this mess, man. Fuck this. Out of nowhere, the lieutenant decides we need to destroy the ship, and she's going to sacrifice herself and her Marines in order to stop what's happening on the ship, which is research? I don't know. It's more retarded writing.
Negative, Lieutenant. That's a one-way trip.
It's been a one-way trip from the beginning for us, Chief. At least now we get to go out on our own terms.
That wasn't the mission.
Missions change, Chief. Always do. Now we're giving these Marines a chance to punch back.
Damn right. Chief, I gotta do this. It would haunt me every day to know we let this nightmare factory survive. And I'll be damned if I let a Spartan steal the glory on this one.
That's our cue, Chief. Time to go.
The last part of the game is a space station section like in Reach. It's pretty horrible. There's not much to it. It's worse than Reach, and it's boring. They added little portraits of people when they talk, like Star Fox, which I think is just stupid. It just makes the game look like Disney-esque and like uppity, like hooray bullshit. A UNSC ship ports in and blows the ship up after the lieutenant shuts down the shields. Horrible. It's just all horrible. At the end, Johnson talks to Halsey. Why? Why does Johnson know Halsey? When did this happen? It's dog shit. This terrible writing to justify putting Halsey in the final cutscene. It just doesn't add up. Again, it's like all of this was AI prompted.
Anymore, Sergeant Major.
Doc, when you're as old as I am, they're all still kids.
Do you think there might be other Covenant ships like this out there?
Hard to say. The Prophets seem to be working alone.
Genius often is. You should be pleased to know this little excursion was well worth the effort. It looks like you just might have found the heart of the Covenant after all.
Gives a diversity is the Covenant strength speech. Brute immediately chimps out and kills every Covenant around him on a ship called the Triumph of Tolerance, which is then destroyed by a ship called the Burden of Proof. What did 343 devs mean by this? There's a couple of other things I want to cover. Invisibility just doesn't work in the remaster. It just seems like it just doesn't work, and that seems like it's a glitch. Another one is dying instantly. If you get shot with a plasma pistol, there's a chance that you'll just insta-die, like the clip I showed before. Some of the textures just don't look right, and here's some floating bullet holes. The new Halo has no like big blood splatter like the old Halo had. Just another problem. Here's a clip of someone just driving off the bridge, and then the save point is fucking them, and I think that can happen in Halo 1, but it'd be nice if you could, you know, fix the 25-year-old game, please.
Look for a control panel or switch. There must be some mechanism to cross this chasm. Look for a control panel or switch.
Also, here's a clip of the AI just completely breaking and standing on a wall and trying to shoot someone and not doing it correctly.
Uh-oh. This is, millions of dollars went into this.
Where'd he go?
There he is. Uh-huh. Yeah. Got it. Look at him. There he is. Oh. Wow. It's still going. That's a stealth one too. The stealth ones are supposed to be dangerous.
Did he hit me at all?
I've seen some other videos of this. It's so embarrassing.
If you still don't have these skins, let me teach you how. Here's how to unlock all 7 hidden armor skins in Halo Campaign Evolved. Fantastic Spartan. Go to the Fanta X Halo promotional page and complete a puzzle. Shadow Frost. Redeemed on uni days if you have a student email.
So another thing that's completely trash terrible is that there are people on Twitter and over YouTube that are like promoting these skins, and the 343 made these skins that you can have in Halo 1, and they're all promotional bullshit. None of these skins you have to like do a challenge or do something tough or difficult to unlock these skins. They're literally just ads. Like this one is a Fanta skin for Halo Camp. It's an ad. This is an ad. What the fuck are we doing, guys? And then here's your Shadow Frost armor. Redeem it on Halo Waypoint. You just enter a code and that's how you get the skin. You don't do it by doing anything cool or interesting. It's just fucking lame as shit, and it's like the exact reason why this game failed is no one understands the vibe of Halo 1. Halo 1 was not this quippy Marvel funny movie. It was this kind of like alien scary universe where like these aliens are scary and they're trying to kill us, and then the Flood are, you know, scary, and it just sucks. All of this sucks. So let's get into the game. Everything in the OG game is just fine. The cutscenes are fine. Many of them are slightly changed though. The combat is fine. I mean, what this game is missing is just soul. This game came out November 15th, 2001. It came and it went. We had a remaster. I think the problem with this game is that no one was asking for it, and all the changes just remind us that Bungie created this and not 343, and none of those people are here. So here is a race swap they did, probably not even on purpose, but the OG soldier at the top was a face scan of a Bungie developer, and now it's a black woman. Why a woman and not a man? I mean, we all know why, and this is the reminder of the agenda constantly being pushed by modern developers. Always women, always people people of color, and not a good reason why. It's really ironic that this new agenda has made people more racist. Like now when you see a black woman in gaming, all you can do is sigh. There's a clip where people thought you couldn't kill women in the bridge. It's only half right. You can, but it's just buggy. Like the whole entire game, it's just buggy 343 mess. So this is an added scene where Sergeant Johnson and his team are like go against the Covenant when they're trying to break in the ship. And Johnson is just sitting there the whole time, just like giving him a pep talk and like not doing anything. It's like another weird thing that they've added into the game to make Sergeant Johnson look like some fucking Marvel character. And I hate it. I hate it.
Stay cool, Mendoza. What do you expect, Rifleman? You think this little pleasure cruise is gonna last forever? And keep your eyes downrange, fingers on the triggers, and we'll all go home in one piece.
Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research. Earth. I understand. If all goes well, we'll rendezvous on the object's surface. And if it doesn't, make sure my daughter gets this.
The autumn will
Did you see it? What's missing here? What line is missing from the captain? I'll show you.
Don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Do you know why they cut that iconic line from the game? I don't. And I bet no one knows why. This is just a blatant example of why people are having problems with this game. It's just like an ice cream with nails in it, constantly remind you that this isn't the original. I just don't get it. The captain mentions Miranda Keys when giving the gun to Chief instead of the iconic line, but why? He didn't know Chief was gonna meet Miranda. He didn't have a plan for getting off the Halo ring. It just doesn't make any sense. The next big thing is Cortana. I mean, what the hell did they do to her? Look at her face. That's a man's face. Don't believe me? Then check this out. Look at what we have on the right in this picture versus the left. How do you fuck up Cortana, man? She actually looks pretty terrible in the OG Halo 1, and I'd rather have that than this new abomination. Nostalgia is a trip, man, and the start of Halo 1 always gave me this huge hit of nostalgia. Again, the graphics are fine and everything, but there's so many micro changes, and then even some big ones like the ugly Cortana one. And you're just constantly reminded this game came out in 2001, and most of the people who play games now will never understand why we like the original Halo. But there comes a time when you just have to let it go. We have the remake and Master Chief Collection. Halo is gone. It's been gone for 14 years, and it's time to go back in the hush casket. So another complaint is the design of the Halo ring. I don't think it's a big deal personally, but it is just a reminder of the divide of the type of art that old Halo had, and that the new Halo is overriding it. The top was the original Halo with a dark metallic alien kind of vibe, and this new Halo has these bright, shiny metal, feels like a safe place kind of thing, where the top feels exactly like it was supposed to feel, a lush world on top, but on the bottom it's very dark metal hiding some kind of mysterious secrets, which happens in the game. Let's try to end on good things about this game, because there isn't a lot of it. The first one is the graphics. Sure, it looks nice. I think the Master Chief looks good. Johnson looks like a skinwalker that got possessed. The second thing is the flood tank. The flood tank in this game is from Halo 3, and it comes from the ceiling here in this clip, and I think it's pretty fucking cool. I like how they added this flood architecture to the areas that the flood owns, and the flood tank is a pretty scary enemy to fight. He's stronger than a hunter. Third thing is the tiny infected. The small infected forms can attach themselves to the visor when they hump on you, and I think that's pretty cool. It's a great change. It's a great addition. Fourth is the loading screens. They actually added the old loading screens from Halo 1, which is a lot scarier and mysterious than the MCC ones. And this, again, it's like this problem with like you override some art, but then you copy some other art, and it's weird, man. It's just a mismatch. That's it. As a fan of old Halo 1, I never asked for this game. I don't understand why it was made. Well, I do. Infinite flopped, and their new fans didn't support their multi-million-dollar game, so now they turn to the old fans. But, I mean, at this point, I think Halo is finally dead. No more remakes, no more jingling the keys, it's gone. And you know what? Considering who makes games nowadays, they will never understand how to make a good Halo. All they can do is copy, because they cannot create, only destroy.
Sorry for the quick thaw, Master Chief. Things are a little hectic right now.
Welcome back, sir. We'll have you battle-ready stat.
Vital signs look normal. No freezer burn.